Hey everyone, how's it going today? This is cryptoFOXXY. Thanks so much for stopping back by the channel. We have some pretty big cryptocurrency breaking news coming out today. We're going to get into all that, what it entails, what it looks like, what had happened to CZ Binance. Before we get into it, though, please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Like this video, please. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let's get into our video. All right. So we can see here, CZ is in loads of trouble with the U.S. government. What he has committed some acts that we're going to get into here in the article, and he has recently just stepped down as CEO of Binance. So. Charging documents were unsealed Tuesday against the exchange and the founder, Changpeng Zhao, better known as CZ. So this is coming from years of compliance failures, and Binance wasn't allowed to serve their customers in the US because it wasn't a registered US business, according to the US government. So what that means is Binance targeted growth in the United States market, especially among VIP users, which would, be people with, a lot of money, who drove the exchange's trading volume and thus its revenue. These powers used their liquidity and helped make Binance a juggernaut in the crypto trading industry. So according to the government, Binance's executives tracked and monitored the exchange's performance in the U.S. market and even touted their success. As much as 30% of the exchange's web traffic and just as much revenue originated in the United States in early 2018. When CZ learned about this, he said Binance should block IP addresses and implement Know Your Customer requirements because it's better than losing everything. But having said that, they also allowed it to continue through an API that allowed them to keep using the main exchange. Binance launched a separate US exchange, Binance US, that implemented KYC requirements lacking on the main exchange. So they did try to follow regulations by launching Binance US, but they still allowed trading on the original Binance exchange, which violated the US laws. So in June 2019, CZ and other high-ranking Binance officials encouraged the high-value U.S. clients to conceal and their U.S. connections. So by using a different IP address. So that usually means going through a VPN is usually how we will get through being blocked something on the internet in your area. So in September of 2020, some 16% of the main's exchange customer base has come from the United States. These customers have generated trillions of dollars in transactions for Binance and generated 1.6 billion in profit between August 2017 and October 2022. Binance's compliance failures also led it to process hundreds of millions of dollars in transactions originating from darknet marketplaces, including Hydra and crypto mixing services, including Best Mixer. We know the U.S. has gone after other mixing services such as Tornado Cash, and they have actually blacklisted them from being used in the United States. So Binance's staff would become aware that criminals were using the site, but let them continue anyway, particularly if they were VIP users. So the U.S. sanctions, when the U.S. sanctions came out, Binance did nothing to ensure money wasn't flowing between the U.S. and Iran, which violated U.S. sanctions as well. And we know that they also had some issues with Russia this year. The news came out about that as well, allowing people in Russia to trade on the exchange. So according to the filing, Binance caused at least 1.1 million in illegal transactions worth nearly $900 million. And the only solution was to implement KYC on all users, which is a step they did not fully take until May 2022. So it seems to me like the US does actually have a case here. I know they have come down hard on cryptocurrency, and but this does violate, especially if, CZ has admitted to it as well. So there's not much he can do in that regard. It's smart for him to step away. CZ and his company were intentionally vague about their headquarters for years as well, which executives were hopping between Asia and the Middle East. And their hope was globetrotting would make Binance more difficult to regulate because they couldn't figure out where their exchange was actually located. We're going to go here to a post on X made by CZ himself. So he has stepped down as the CEO of Binance. It was not easy to let go emotionally, best for the community. Um, he's pleased to announce that Richard Tang is now the former, who's the former global head of regional markets, has been named the new CEO of Binance today. So this is his account here. So he's a highly qualified leader. He was CEO of Financial Services Regulatory Authority at Abu Dhabi, sorry, Global Market, Chief Regulatory Officer. I can't speak today. I had a bit of a migraine, so I'm a little bit messed up here. Um, so he's confident that the best days for Binance and the crypto industry lays ahead. So this is the best move he can make, really. He doesn't see himself being a CEO in a startup again. And he just goes on to say what he is looking forward to. He's going to take some time off and such. So yeah, I wish all the best to CZ. I mean, he was, even though he was doing some shady things in the background, he was also good for cryptocurrency. He was, obviously led the biggest exchange in the world, and they did say that the funds, customers' funds, were safe. So they didn't commingle. They didn't do what FTX did by taking funds and dispersing them elsewhere and using them for their own gain. At least that's not what he's being charged with. And but yeah, we'll definitely keep tabs on this as it goes forward. So as of now, Binance continues to operate and under some new management there. So hopefully, we'll see some changes come in that allows Binance to continue to operate and to be more compliant within the U.S. But that's what I got for you in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I hope you have a great day.